welcome. If you're not from San Antonio, welcome to the place where Mexicans are mass produced by the thousands, more and more every year. We got a Coca-Cola factory here, but we're not making soda. We're making Mexicans by the thousands. I'll tell you some things that I don't like. One thing that I don't like skinny chicks. Don't like them. I do not like skinny chicks. The thing about skinny chicks that I don't like is I don't want to see your bones in the bedroom. That is confusing. I don't know what to do. Like when a girl bends over and I can see her ribs, I don't know what I think I should take out my ding dong and play the xylophone. It's confusing. I don't want to see your spinal cord. That's disgusting. I don't want to see a girl bend over and I see your spinal cord. I refuse to make love to a stegosaurus. I'm not doing it. I'm not making love to a stegosaurus. And I don't like this either. I don't know what this is. I think it's like the collarbone. I don't like that. And then they do this little indention and it gets that indention in it. I want to put queso in it and get some chips and tell her to make herself useful. I'll get some queso. And I don't like pelvic bones digging into my thighs. That hurts because I'm chubby and my thighs rub together and I get these bumps in between my legs, and if your pelvic bone hits one of them bumps, I'm gonna punch you in the face. It's not gonna be sexy time anymore because I'm gonna punch you. Don't like it. The other thing I don't like is I don't like guys with ponytails. Don't like guys with ponytails. If you are a man and you have a ponytail, what you are telling me is you are 5 seconds away from taking it in the butt. That's what you're saying. Which is all fine, but I'm just letting you know you're televising it. The only way it is okay for a man to have a ponytail is if you are a pirate. This is the only way. If you're going to do some swashbuckling, ponytail it up all day. Go ahead. But if not, cut it off. Cut it off. And maybe I'm mad. Maybe I'm mad because I can't do the ponytail. Maybe that's what I'm mad about. I can't do the ponytail. But black dudes are doing this thing where they're growing out their fro and they put a headband on it and they let it out into this big old afro puff, and that looks gay too. I don't like it. I don't like it. The only way that is cool is if you are Samoan or if you are from the islands. And I'm not talking about Staten Island, I'm talking about the real islands where you don't pronounce your H's. You ever heard people from the islands talk? I take us over tear. That's how they talk. No H's. I used to have a preacher that was from the islands and he would always thank the Lord. I want to thank the Lord, everybody. We should all thank the Lord. Like, why are you doing that to God? He's a good person. You shouldn't hit him with a tank. That's not good. He's a good person. He's a good person. I like to see new couples. That's like one of my favorite things to see is new couples. What I like about new couples is I know the one thing that is not going on in that relationship: farting. You can't fart. When you're under a year, you can't fart. You can't do it. And it's awkward, ain't it, fellas? You have to do the suck-in talk where you pretend to listen to them and hold your fart in at the same time. I can't believe that happened here. That's crazy. I'm so glad me and my lady are past the year mark, because you don't know how many times she left my house and I literally waved her goodbye and farted at the same time. It's like, bye, baby. Oh, be careful. It's awkward. Let me tell you the trick, ladies. This is a trick. You ever been out with your man and he abruptly walks away from you? He had to fart. Yeah, that's what happens. You know, but I was like, I think that's Kevin over there. Say, Kevin, let me talk to you real quick. He walks off. He just crop dusted that whole area. Don't follow him, because you're going to pass out. You're going to go to sleep. It's going to happen. But the one rule in every relationship, one rule, old, new, don't matter. The one rule is, can't cheat. Can't cheat. Look how quiet it got. Yeah. All the ladies are like, preach. All the guys are like, shut up. You're gonna ruin my car ride home, son. But it's the truth. If you do it, you gotta be prepared to live with that for the rest of your life. Let me tell you, my grandparents have been married for 55 years. My grandpa cheated on my grandma 40 years ago and pays for it today. Sometimes when grandma wakes up, she's like, you know what? I don't like your face. And I might not feed you today. How about that? My grandpa used to walk around the house sneaking sandwiches like a slave. He sees my grandma coming, he just throws them. No, baby, I ain't ate. Look, I'm skinny. I lost 62 pounds this week. I'm skinny. It's horrible. They hate each other. They hate each other. Everything they do goes back to cheating. They were arguing about cooking one day. My grandma said, you ain't never cooked nothing in this house. My grandpa said, you a lie? I used to cook all the time. I cooked catfish and burgers. My parents owned a cafe. I cooked everything in the cafe. My grandma said, well, you ain't never cooked nothing in this house. All the times I was sick, had to come home and cook for these kids. Did you cook for that heifer? Is that what you did? Did you make that heifer a burger? It's horrible. They hate each other. At this point, my grandpa is just waiting to die. That's what he's doing. He's waiting to die. He sleeps all day. It's like practice. He just sleeps. Sometimes he wakes up like, oh, I'm still here, and he goes back to sleep. They hate each other. It's horrible. It's horrible. They hate each other. Well, I'm from San Antonio, and what I like about this city is it's a diverse city, but we're different at the same time. It's a lot of people. We have a few black people, like 19 black people. That's it. There's like 19 of them. Yeah, that's it. And then we have a few more white people, and then we have a ton of Mexicans. We have what Mexicans call chingos of Mexicans. We have what white people would call a surplus on Mexicans. But what I like about all people is we're the same, but we're different. Like, we're all very animated when we talk. Black people, it's a lot of clapping when black people talk. Every story is, nigga, let me tell you what happened. Every story. White people is a lot of finger shaking when white people talk. It's a lot of this. It's a lot of about happy stuff, whatever they're talking about. Like, they're always mad. I woke up this morning, had a new Mercedes, had a bow on it, so excited. Then why are you shaking your finger like I'm in trouble? Stop it. Hispanic people, it's a lot of noises when Hispanic people talk. A lot of noises. I woke up this morning, made my sandwich, laid it down, psh, psh. I dropped a little bit on the floor, had to sweep it up real quick. I sweep it up. I was on my lunch break, went to go get my tires changed, she handled it real quick. Vroom, vroom, knocked it out. It's funny.